Today's story is The Clever Rabbit and the Fruit Trap. Once upon a time, in a bright and breezy forest filled with singing birds and colorful butterflies, there lived a smart little rabbit named Banu. He had soft white fur, big ears that twitched whenever he heard a sound, and eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Bunu loved exploring the forest and nibbling on sweet forest fruits like berries, mangoes, and guavas. Every morning he'd hop out of his burrow, sniff the air, and bounce off in search of tasty treats. But one sunny morning, something strange happened. As Bunu hopped toward his favorite mango tree, he noticed something shiny and odd lying on the ground. There were bright red apples neatly placed on a big green leaf. Apples in this forest? That was very unusual. Bunu's nose twitched. Apples don't grow here. Who put them there? He looked around. No one was in sight. Just then he spotted a long vine tied to the apples, leading into a nearby bush. His big ears perked up, and then he heard it. Rustle. Rustle. Click. It was a hunter, hiding in the bushes, holding a rope tied to a fruit trap. Banu's heart raced, but only for a moment. He wasn't called the cleverest rabbit in the forest for nothing. He tiptoed away and gathered some thorns, dry sticks, and fallen fruits. Then he came up with a plan. He hopped over to his friend, the chattering squirrel, and whispered his idea. The squirrel giggled and scurried up the tree to help. Together, they set the scene. First, Bunu replaced the apples with mud-covered berries and hard nuts. Then he hid the shiny apples nearby, safe and sound. He also sprinkled itchy plant powder near the trap and painted funny faces on the nuts to make it look spooky. Then, both friends hid behind the bushes and waited. Soon, the hunter peeked out and was shocked. "Where are my apples? What are these weird-looking nuts doing here? And why is everything so itchy?" He cried as he touched the powder and started scratching furiously. The squirrel couldn't stop giggling. Bunu laughed too, then whispered, "Next time, try being kind instead of trapping innocent animals." The hunter ran off, sneezing and scratching all the way. From that day on, no traps ever appeared near the fruit trees again. And Banu? He shared the juicy red apples with all his forest friends under the shade of the mango tree. So kids, the moral of the story is, cleverness and caution can keep you safe from danger. Always think before you act, and don't be tricked by things that look too good to be true. Yay! What a smart little rabbit, right? Bunu taught us that thinking carefully and staying calm can help us outsmart even the trickiest situations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this clever and funny story, then shout hip hip hooray and clap your hands. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep smiling. Bye-bye.